Okay, so this just happened. I've been looking for a product that I used on Jayla's head, Dale's head, and Skya's head to moisturize their scalp, right? And so I recently ran out of it, and we normally get it from Target. And so on the south side, they stopped selling it. And so I'm down here by Lenox. So I was like, okay, well, let me just check the Target down here. And I was so excited because it was on the shelf. I was like, yes, because otherwise we were going to have to buy it from Amazon. And anyway, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And so you know how, like, when you want something now, you get it now. So anyway, something just seemed off about it. It looked different. The plastic seemed a little darker or whatnot. And I was just looking at it, and then they had like 5. And so I saw one that actually looked like the one we used to have, from back in the day. And I was like, oh, okay. And so that one looked bigger. And I was like, oh, well, shoot, if this has more, then why don't I get that one versus the new packaging, right? And so something just said, check the ingredients. And so now, mind you, I've been using this product since Jayla was what? She was 4, I don't know, maybe 3. And of course, in December, if she on Earth, if she was here, she would be 13. But anyway, I double checked the ingredients. And why do they have fragrance in it? I'm talking, if you could have seen me, you would have seen, from me being excited to all of a sudden, like, I became deflated, and you could just see the air, come out of me. And I was just sitting there like, really? I mean, I stood there for about 3 minutes because, number one, Dale's doctor, his allergist told us back in 2010, that we needed to stay away from products that had the word fragrance in it, because that particular ingredient, because of how our laws are in the beauty industry and the personal care industry, they don't have to tell you what the fragrance is. And it can be something else. It doesn't even have to be fragrance. And so he was saying for people who have allergies or who has sensitive skin, they definitely want to stay away from things that have fragrance in it, right? And so I don't know if you've ever found something that works for you and your family, and that's your go-to product, and then all of a sudden it changes, and then you can no longer use it. Well, and you know how you felt if you've ever experienced that. Well, that's how I feel times 50, or how about infinity, because dealing with a preemie, and then a child who has food allergies. I've been researching ingredients since, I don't know, '08, trying to make sure that I got the safest stuff for my kids, for my family, for ourselves, making sure we eat the right foods and all this and that. And it's just, it's taxing and it's tiring. I'm sorry to be emotional, but we already deal with so much stuff just with their health. And it seems like something as simple as making sure that companies use ingredients that do not harm us. I just don't know why that's so hard to do. Why aren't the people who we're voting to, that are supposed to be for the people, by the people, of the people, why aren't they doing stuff that's keeping us safe instead of making us sick and harming us? Anyway, I'm sorry. It's just a lot. Something simple. I just wanted to find a product that I could oil my child's scalp, like I've been doing with all the rest of them. And like I started with her, but we ran out. So why would you go? This is a product that was healthy, that was safe. They claim to be doing it for the people, for looking out for us as consumers and for the planet. And then all of a sudden you're gonna go and put fragrance in it? You could have easily found a natural oil or something to be your fragrance and let us know what it is, instead of labeling it as fragrance, being incognito about it. But anyway, I'm sorry. It's just, the stuff my family, has to deal with, and you think you get to a point to where, everything is good, but you're only to find out that the fight does continue. How simple is it to treat people how you want to be treated? If you know that you don't want to be putting carcinogens and and hormone disruptors and what toxic ingredients on your body, why would you create a product with those ingredients in it? Oh, because you're trying to make money. You're trying to make your product stretch. You're trying to, anyway, you're just being greedy. It's not about helping the people. It's about helping your pockets. Anyway. That's why we have to protect ourselves. That's why we have to look for companies that are transparent, that are intentionally withholding harmful ingredients, from their manufacturing of their products. Companies that are trying to do good by the planet, companies that have us as consumers in mind. It ain't rocket science. It's a very simple law. Do unto others as you will have them do unto you. If everybody did that, we wouldn't have half the problems we have, such as going to war, such as racism, everything. Anyway, I'm sorry. So, if you all have I'm back to the drawing board now. So if you have a product that you use to oil your children's scalp, please, comment below so that I can start my research all over again, looking for a safe product to keep my child's scalp healthy. All right. I hope y'all stay safe and be well and be healthy, and somehow I hope that I have inspired you with a purpose to not only do better, but to be better and to hold others accountable so that they can be better and do better by you and your family. Bye.